an Inkling player. I think that Inkling has always been characterized by this much more offensive type of play, more rush down, more in your face type of game plan. And I think that on the other side of the spectrum, we have Rob. Rob, he's not a zoner per se, but he really excels at controlling the screen space.
He pointed to the gyro of Oswald. That was interesting with the neutral beat. So let's see. As you're saying, I think it's so fresh that we can see some other characters instead. For example, Speed is one of the more used on the competitive. Also Sonic, for example. So let's see. The advantage is for Oswa at least on the percent, but LAO9 is doing some interesting things on Stockman Stadium.
Some pretty interesting things on the side of LAO9 with the tag pan y queso. Piden pan, nada les dan, piden queso, les dan hueso. But now, LAO9, I think that we're gonna have a pretty similar game as the first set that we had on stream. We have on one side a pretty offensive character, a pretty on-your-face, close quarter combat type of character, and on the other side we have a much more zoner type of character, right?
Yeah, I think could be the same as the last match between Suadero and Hort. Ooh, he gets right to the stars, my dear friend.
He got him rocketed, but Oswald doesn't really care. He just eats his cool and quickly gets that first stock on the side of LAO9. Nada para nadie, diría Plastic Man. Shout out to Plastic Man, one of the OGs in the melee scene here in Mexico. But right now, really nice patience on the side of LAO9, Sebas.
LAO9 was trying to cooking some nice, interesting combos. So let's see. Ooh, nice multi-jab. Oswald is on 65%. So as you're saying, I think the one who is playing more aggressive is LAO9, I think. So let's see how Oswa deals with it.
Now, I think that once again,
let's go!
Him,
Ooh, nice DI.
It's not enough, really nice DI. I thought that it was going to be enough, and I think that Oswa, I mean, Lao has been really doing a good job of not over-representing the role, the big rodillo, because he still wants to keep Oswa on his toes.
Ooh, nice,
really nice up smash. But LAO9 with stock advantage.
Let's see how Oswa deals with it, because Pani Queso is about to lose his stock. Anyway, he tries to take the ledge, the advantage, the stage control by the center. He's playing so secure, he knows he's on advantage, but anyway, he doesn't manage to do some damage. Ooh, nice roller by Pani Queso. He was shouting my mouth. He's cooking 54%, 64% of damage.
Oh, he's just trying to pressure the Rob player, but here on the side of Osma. Ooh, the blade can't be. He hasn't really gotten any advantage from the blade because LAO9, he's just pushing the blade away with his Inkling gun.
Ooh, he tried. Ooh, nice side B. He was able to take the stock. Anyway, Oswa has a lot of damage himself.
Uh-oh, watch out! And that's going to be enough.
Let's go right to the stars.
Once again, LAO9, he didn't over-represent the roller option. He used it on the perfect moments to get that kill. I think that some other players will maybe just start like overusing, over-representing the roller, but he really kept that ace on his sleeve and it really paid off for him.
Yeah, as you are saying, I think he has the perfect timing to do the up smash before or after the roll. So let's repeat the characters. I think we are going to Hollow Bastion this time.
Yep, Hollow Bastion is easily one of the best levels in Kingdom Hearts period, the Kingdom Hearts franchise. When I was younger, I used to be really scared about this level, but it doesn't really matter that much right now, because what matters right now is that Rob is looking really pink. He's not seeing
So
red,
pink.
he's seeing pink, Sebas.
It's pink time for Oswa, and remember that when a character has a lot of paint on itself, it absorbs more damage by the Inkling.
Backer. Now takes his time to get that reveal up on his paint. Trying to chase the Rob with the paint roller. He's just staying on that paint. Nice block on the laser beam. Up tilt, back in the neutral game. Now, Oswa, he had a really good chance to try and keep pressuring LAO with those spares, but we're back once again on the neutral game sets.
Let's go back to the neutral game. Anyway, Oswa has a lot of damage and LAO9 takes the first stock on the second game.
First stock for LAO. LAO has some fans on the chat. I think I see why. I really like the way LAO plays the Inkling.
Yeah.
Really methodical, really just... I think that every single hit he has been getting against Oswa has been so premeditated, but let's not count Oswa out just yet. After all, this is a first of a best of 5.
Best of 5, so he can easily adapt to the playstyle. We watched that with Hurt, so let's see if we can see that also with Oswa that he's playing well, but LAO9 is trying to punish some options by Oswa.
And I think that the biggest hurdle that Oswa has to get around on this set is that he hasn't really been able to establish that screen control. He gets the snipe with the laser beam, but yeah, he really needs to find a way to start getting his screen space control, his screen control overall against LAO9, because we saw it earlier, right? Every time that
he's trying to steal that stock, but he wasn't able to do that. It was an interesting but risky option.
Really risky on the side of Oswa, but I really like the risk that Oswa is willing to take.
Yeah, I think he's playing more aggressive than ever, but Panic Queso punishes that option. Anyway, Oswa is playing too well. He tries to do the comeback, he tries to turn the tables. Let's see if he is able, because he wanted to take that stock on that backer ball. He hit roller, and nice punish, nice read of the play by LAO9.
Really nice read.
Oh, let's go!
Not enough. He's still alive. Oswa, Rob, after all, he has one of the best recoveries in the entire game. Depending on who you ask, he might have the best one, but it doesn't really matter. Another game goes to LAO9. He's looking really comfortable against Oswa.
Yeah, he's playing too well. He has won this game by a 2 stock. So as you are saying, he feels so self-confident, so comfortable. Of course. Anyway, I think Oswa is trying to adapt. We watch him doing some interesting things, playing more aggressive. So I think it could be the difference. But we are on the third game, and it could be for LAO9, who has been playing too well.
Okay, no change on either of these two players. I thought that Oswa was going to try and counter-pick the Inkling. I don't know if he has any other characters or if he's just a pure Rob main. But last possible game for Oswa. Let's see if the Rob choice pays out for Oswa.
Oh, nice damage by LAO9. Now turns our table. The tables are turned, and Oswa takes the ledge. Let's see how can do this game, this main Rob. He's cooking, he's trying to do some interesting combos, and the optical could do the job. Some uppers, and he is playing more aggressive than the last matches.
He is really, as you mentioned, he's playing a little bit more aggressive than we saw on those first 2 games. Now, Oswa trying to get something started, trying to get his party going against LAO9, but he just hasn't been able to get a good opening against LAO9. LAO9 really has been controlling the neutral of the game, the flow of the game, I will say. But now he has Oswa upstage.
Oh, he tried the spike. He wasn't able to do that, and gets roller backer. Let's go to the left side of the Blast Zone, and the advantage is for LAO9. And here in the chat, the people are saying that the matchup is for Rob. It's a kind of a difficult matchup for Inkling, but LAO9 is demonstrating that he doesn't care about that.
I think that we can see that Lao has really studied this matchup, especially the way that he has been able to completely shut down the Blade on the side of Oswa, just staying away and using the Inkling gun to push back the Blade towards Oswa. I think that really shows that he is prepared against the Rob, or at least he has a lot of experience in this matchup. So
he has the matchup experience. The people in the chat are telling that he has already played versus CK. CK is the top one of Sonora, if I'm not wrong. So he has a nice Rob. I played against him on the Prefactor, and he does interesting things. So as you were saying, LAO9 has the matchup study.
He has already studied for this exam, but now, what is Oswa going to do against LAO9? I think that okay, not enough. The DI really DI on the side of Oswa. Oswa is off stage, trying to make it back. Gets hit with the laser beam, but
the DI,
and he's already at 183%. He could die by a sneeze. And there is.
And there it is. And Queso has the advantage on one stock. He is playing too well, and this could be a 3-0. So let's see how Oswa deals with this Inkling. It's so powerful.
So powerful. Clearly an Inkling that came really well prepared to fight against this Rob. People in the chat has already told us that he has a lot of matchup experience against Rob players, and not only against any... Ooh, okay, wait a minute. He makes it back, but that could have been it for Oswa, but no. The gods smile upon Oswa.
Let's go.
Yep.
That's all.
And that's all she wrote. Nothing else to say. Oswa looking a little disappointed. I saw
a little frustrated, but I think he played it very well.
Yep.
As the people in the chat was telling,